We are back doing the Stephen Avery Calumet County jail calls from when he was in jail. He has not been tried yet for the Teresa Hallback, whatever you want to call it. Hello again, Maz. All these calls are from December 28th, 2005. There are 8 calls in total and last a little over 2 hours. And hello, Heather and Petra. We are on call 322 out of 1,000 gazillion. And this first call is from 11:45 a.m. and lasts 9 minutes and 57 seconds. And you can get all of the calls on the Foul Play channel on YouTube. And they're thanks to Kabloom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082 who FOIA'd all these calls. So, first call of the day, 11:45 a.m., 9 minutes and 57 seconds. Will it be Dolores? You make the call. Let's go and start. And hello, Twisted and Deborah and Petra and Tina and Cindy. Everybody make sure you thumbs up when you watch the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Will this be Dolores? Don't worry. Hello, be happy.
Hello. Hello.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Who's me?
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh? Who the hell is me? Me. Huh? Where's Mom? On the phone.
So he tried to call Dolores, but Earl is there. Blech. Hello, Karen.
Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well?
Working? No.
Yeah, right. When you're sitting at your desk and eating. I had to answer the phone. Now, what are you chewing on then? Onion. Oh. What are you chewing on?
Did you say he's eating an onion?
Or some kind of sandwich. But I'm done with it. Some kind of sandwich? Some kind of meat sandwich. Oh? No. No. Oh my God. That looks nice. Huh? That looks nice. What? This woman on TV. Oh. I see. Where's Chucky? Here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Huh? We talked to Oscar this morning. Yeah. Had your blazer. Yeah. I guess he's going to take it Thursday, huh? Yeah, but they ain't going for nothing, he said. Huh? He said they ain't going for nothing. Why ain't they? He said if you see them there for $800.
Didn't Shrek eat onions?
That year. Well, that's what they're going for, he said. Oh. He said a grand would be pushing it. Oh, yeah? Oh, shit. Yeah. God damn it. Oh, that's an auction again, too. Yeah.
It's not happening. I just put you out there.
Oh.
I'm not doing it again.
You can see what you can get for it. Yeah.
Yeah, with the constant.
Oh, sure. Well, Mom's got the keys for it.
I mean, I know that's Steven doing it, but it sounds totally Shrekish.
You don't know if there's a battery? I don't remember. Huh? I don't remember. Why not? Because I had to jump that red one that time. Yeah. And I don't know if I put it back inside or put it in the garage. Oh. Let me see. Or in the front seat. I don't know. In the front seat. What are you doing anyway? Talking to you. Why ain't you at work? Yeah. You got 500,000? got 500,000. I'll be that way.
Maz, I mean, I totally get the search party thing, and yeah, I think that happens a lot. That just people organize a search party. But it's very interesting that only one is getting special, a camera and a special phone line, and nobody else is. And that's the person who also arrived late to the search party. So she's late, yet she's the one getting the last alleged known place that Teresa was. Why would that be the last assignment going out? And with it being so big, why would it just be 2 people?
And then Bobby caught a 24-inch northern outside on the tip up. And then Marie caught about 13-inch bass. We had to throw back in. So we didn't have too bad of a morning. No, it's pretty fun, I guess.
Right? Yeah, but remember, she claims she used to be a private detective or whatever it is that she said she was, yet she didn't know where you find a VIN in the car and also wanted to touch it.
And then when we were leaving, right next to where Bobby had his tip up, a tip up went up, and they pulled about a 30, 32, 35.
Pam Sturm is so dirty.
Yeah, if we would have waited a little longer, Oh. How do you know I went fishing yesterday? Ma said that. Huh? Ma said it. She said instead of him coming to work, he went fishing.
Yeah, Twisted. And was it the one in charge of this Ryan Hilgas?
Yeah.
Why him?
Yeah. I take off whenever I fucking want. Yeah. You gonna fire me? Yeah. Fire me. I don't know. I live off of welfare. Yeah. I was dealing with the state again. Suck them out of some money. When did she say she was going to be back? I don't know. She didn't.
I loathe Earl. He's such a scumbag.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I never she knew I was calling. Oh. Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know. Huh? I don't know. Well, not yesterday, the day before. We were pretty close to you. Yeah. Yeah, you told me that. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. We were up at Kiel. Yeah.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
What the hell did they got you up on Calumet County for? Wouldn't you rather be a Manitowoc? Yes and no. Huh? Yes and no. Yeah. Because you're a resident of Manitowoc County, I don't see how they could hold you in Calumet. Yeah. I figured they'd be fucking with me there, though. Huh? I figured they'd be fucking with me there. Because I'm blaming them. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the same kind of jail.
Hello, Jamie.
I don't know. Are you in glass there? No, I'm in glass. No? No. Bars? At bars, yeah. Must be old.
Yes, she did bring me the frog toy.
Yeah. And update that tavern. They still got Kingsbury there. Yeah, I suppose not now. Yeah, I don't know when she's in the back. Probably around. She had to go get a book for Dad. Yeah, so she can do that. So good.
Yeah, I suppose.
And then she had to go get her 2 spark plugs. I got the old man's chainsaw done. Oh, yeah, fucking piece of shit. Yeah, you have to get her car in there pretty soon. You have to get Mom's car in there pretty soon. Why? There's something wrong with it. Huh? There's something wrong with the front end. There's something wrong with it, but she keeps on driving it. That's all she got. Huh? That's all she's got. They got a brand new Chevy truck out there. Yeah. Yeah. The old man, he goes tree hopping, he takes Mom's car. Yeah.
Yeah, the nose thing is something, we did mans and we've done yes. We can do on this call. How many times will we be here?
Yeah, Bobby said he tried to get your snowmobile running, but it wouldn't go. No, I told him he got to change their spark plugs. Well, why, you pull one out again or what? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Does anybody else hear the word Bobby and it's like,
no, you don't. I told him we would talk.
I don't want to miss a thing that's said.
Well, the carbs has got to be all taken off and cleaned. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah, that and the reed valves probably are a little sticky in it. Yeah. They need to have more power. Oh yeah. Yeah. You could take up the TA. You could take up the TA. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, Twisted. And he's on the phone with his mother the most. Shouldn't his mother say it to him?
Bye.
All right, we're going into call number 323 from 1:31 p.m. This call is 22 minutes and 22 seconds. So will this be him calling Dolores now? Yay, Petron, the new headphones from Santa.
Hello?
Oh, no, it's Debbie.
Communication Services collect call from
I'll speak.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Aw, man.
Hi. I was waiting for you to call.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I called the Exxon people and, they said that they're not open until after Christmas or till in January. About the, about your letter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they said January 3rd they'll be open then. Everyone's gone on vacation.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, how dumb. So,
I don't know, Jamie.
I was hoping I'd be able to tell you something.
Everything to me is so confusing on, was it ever proven any bones were Teresa's, or that they were just similar to Karen, the female line in Karen Hallbach's family? And how many teeth are found? What part tooth? Blah, blah.
Yeah, I called your mom this morning and was talking
But see, again, everything is suspect because of the people they have involved. So who said that was Teresa's tooth? Because chances are I don't trust you.
10 o'clock last night. So, but, yeah. So, and then I tried to call some other places and like loan stores and stuff, and no one wants to help. Everyone is just being miserable.
Yeah.
It's like every time you turn around, you go up, you're at a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh. So
I've been like that for the last 18 years. It's been like that.
Yes. And when you just think maybe there might be possible that you're going to get some help, it ain't.
Yeah.
Is anyone coming to visit you tomorrow?
I guess Myers, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I got the thing in tomorrow's Thursday, so it's one of your visiting days.
I don't even know did Teresa have her ears pierced?
Okay.
I don't recall seeing earrings on Teresa.
Yeah. They said that the roads were icy this morning.
And then the Daisy Fuentes jeans, we've talked about that before. That's from Kohl's. And many people in the family burn their clothes. So just because you find Daisy Fuentes buttons doesn't mean they were Teresa's Daisy Fuentes. And
so discouraging.
Has anybody said they know she was even wearing those kind? Was she wearing jeans that day? Did Daisy Fuentes make anything other than jeans at that time? Because didn't they say, what was she wearing?
The investigators will have something. I don't know.
I can't remember what it was she was wearing. If it said she was wearing jeans or if she was wearing like khakis.
Yeah. Yeah. So other than that, I don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
I was cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, up in my attic. I was cleaning junk out of there. I thought, man, do that for a while.
Okay. So, yeah, Barb absolutely could have had Daisy Fuentes jeans from Kohl's. Oh, yeah, Cindy. Yeah. And Jody burned her clothes too. So that's circumstantial. That's not proof.
Go crazy.
Me too. Climb the walls.
I know what you mean. I should come over there and say to him, let him out for a while and I'll come in for him. They probably say, well, that's not how it works. I'll say, well, he's just as innocent as I am, so why can't I?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it'd be nice if a guy could do that.
I know, I would. I would do that for you, but they wouldn't let me do it. They'd probably laugh at me. So. Your mom said that your court date is at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be happy. It was interesting to me to watch it again. Now that, yeah, I actually know the people and I've been there and, so it puts a whole new spin on it. And we have done, I think it's in Gossip is where we did it, in MAM Gossip, our closed Facebook group. We did MAM watch parties where we watched all of part 1 and part 2 and did it just like we're doing this now. And I suppose we could do it here on YouTube now. Another watch it again as we all watch it together and discuss.
Like that last time. Geez, they strung that out to the last second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you'll get to go before that if they find something.
Yeah.
Petra, I remember the sister saying that about the Daisy Fuentes jeans, but I don't think they're for older people.
I would imagine they'd have to let me go if she was alive.
Ooh, I'm hungry, Julie.
I know, and she could be in trouble for hiding.
I had nachos last night.
Jeez, I don't know, but yes, you'd think they'd have to let you go right away.
Well, you'd have to.
Yes.
All right, be happy. We'll absolutely schedule a day of doing that. It's just so hard when there's so many of these calls to go through. Because each day is an hour, anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. There's so many calls.
Yes.
And look at I still got the gun charges.
What would they do?
Elizabeth has lemon Oreos. I still have some in my cabinet. Yeah, and Barb's an itty bitty thing. So, I mean, she can wear anything. She's stick thin.
You should be able to be out for that.
Yeah, because that ain't nothing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they were in the house don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. They're just trying to find any little thing they can to make trouble for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Stupid people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, you figure this time I belong to that time, so.
Huh?
I said, they give me anything for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already did time.
Yeah. Well, that counts.
I know, that's what I mean. That's right, it does.
Yeah.
So. And then other than that, there's nothing they can hold you on.
No.
So. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
What you have for lunch? Junk?
Oh, yeah, I have no clue how to do any of this stuff on YouTube.
That's what I have.
Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. They sell those at Kohl's, too. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. It's not really that part of your house, really, when I'm driving.
Yeah, Gloria Vanderbilt jeans.
I said, your mom, now I know how to get your house. And she goes, oh, now you know the road?
Yeah, that's almost a pretty straight route.
It is. You just take 10 to that I-43 and then that 147.
Yeah.
So I took me an hour and a half, but I better.
Yep, Levi's.
Because I wasn't driving really fast.
That's mostly all my jeans now are Levi's.
So I bet if I went 65 or 70, I'd get there in less than an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can do 70 on the freeway.
Because I was going about 60.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I bet if you were out, I'd be going faster than 60 to get over there.
Yeah.
I'd probably go 90.
Yeah, you get a speeding ticket then.
I'd be going so fast it would catch me. So, yeah, I know your dad warned me on that, or your mom, one of them. About, you don't speed in Manitowoc County because you get stopped for it. I forgot which one said that. One of them did.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think too many speed anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Today's a good day for sleep.
Yeah. It seems kind of shitty outside.
It is. And it don't help matters any because you're in jail.
Yeah.
Makes me depressed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Quiet around here today.
Yeah. Here too.
Yeah. So you're going to try your attorney after a while again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What, no one answers, or just what happens?
The secretary didn't accept it, so he can't be in.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Yeah.
Most time I get through.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get a hold of him today.
Yeah.
Did he want you to call him?
No, I told the secretary I'd be calling him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Christy, you got to be careful with those yoga pants that they don't become see-through when you bend over. Yeah, I know, Jamie. It's sad. This whole Debbie thing, because like we said, she's a bored housewife, obviously not getting any attention from her husband, and so she thinks she's in this relationship with Steven, and he's using her for money that she doesn't have and can't produce.
They said that's because I told them about it, and they said they just help people who are suing for personal injury.
I'm in a kind of leggings thing right now, but it's they're fleece lined since I was outside for a couple hours this morning.
And then I saw another ad in there about help and give money to help, and they're about the same thing, just for personal injury.
You're not in red on my end, Petra.
And they say we help people who have lawsuits that they're already done. And I thought, well, how stupid! You don't need the money if you got it already.
Right? Yeah, he's much older, so yeah. But according to her Facebook, they're still married today.
And then I was calling some local people around here to see if they'd help that has money, but the one place they didn't answer. Well, they answered, but they weren't there. I just left a message because I was just going to see if they'd help. So I really didn't get a hold of them.
I got a bunch of jeggings too. Yeah. Comfort is key, especially my size.
I don't know why it's got to be so difficult to get you on.
Interesting, Be Happy.
Oh, I just hate it.
Huh. The things you learn.
Yeah. Yeah, you see how people really act now.
I know. And then the other day when I was there was someone getting bailed out, and I thought, I wish it was that easy for you. They just go and give them the money and let them out.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah.
But they made it all so hard for you on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Because they thought no one's going to come up with that kind of money.
Oh, no.
I even called the Calumet County Jail today and asked them if they have those jail bondsmen. And they said, no, we do not. And then they were...
I see the red, Julie.
And then they got smart about it. They were laughing at me about it.
or orange.
You have good luck on your search and all that.
It's one of those, I look one way, it looks red, and then it looks orange.
Why?
Because it's none of their business.
I know, they're just being nosy.
Oh, yeah.
And that police officer is being so fat.
Jamie, you can and you can't. I understand his need of money and for people to do the legwork. I have a problem with him making her think that they are in a romantic relationship and then thinking that, oh, well, I can just pawn her off on my brother. That I do blame him for, no matter what he's gone through. It doesn't mean you have to do that to another person who's, she's done nothing to you.
See, because that's the close town that's big.
Yeah.
They don't either. They said Illinois don't have bails, people to help you out like that either. And I thought, well, why do I call California, Los Angeles or New York or something?
Yeah.
And then my sister said, call that lady in New York and see if they have it over there. But you'd think if they had it over there, she would have said something.
What lady?
That woman that's going to help you that lives in New York.
Yeah. She was gonna call mom at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I called your mom at 11 and she didn't say nothing about it. Oh.
Maybe she forgot to.
Yeah, could be. She's got so much on her mind. I feel sorry.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Well, so far, my Justice with Jax channel isn't that big. So like right now it only says 24 people on here. So the chat doesn't go too fast. But there's 24 of you on and only 12 thumbs up.
They're just trying to make it hard for you. I just asked someone else.
Yeah, no, people included.
Because they're, like you said, assholes. They are.
I like the name Twisted Sweet Legs.
Yeah, maybe the library.
Oh, I didn't even think of that, Julie.
When they do punch it up or something.
Isn't it ironic? Or is it just a coincidence, like rain on your wedding day?
I don't know first thing about it.
Jeff's doing the next line.
You mean call the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go see that, by the way. Alanis Morissette is going on tour to do that whole album, Jagged Little Pill. I absolutely would go see that.
You're going to keep trying to call your attorney?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But this is getting so stupid and miserable.
I know.
It's enough to make anyone scream.
Yeah.
Oh. It was bothering my nerves this morning and I had to start doing.
Yeah, I always assume the people that do the thumbs up are the ones that are actually chatting. And then there's people who just like to watch. And then I'm sure there's people who don't like me and have to watch me too. So they're never going to thumbs up it. Oh, cool, Heather. Yeah, I've never seen Alanis.
It must be so frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't know how you stand it.
I got to deal with it.
I know. That's just it. And you're innocent. That's what makes it so much harder to deal with.
Yeah.
And then all these stupid other criminals running around on the street. And they should be the ones in jail.
Yeah, you got on TV. There's so much crime.
I know. Careers everywhere you turn.
Yeah.
Why don't they go after those people and leave you alone?
Yeah.
I know why, because...
Well, and I feel like such a dope doing that. Thumbs up. I mean, I know people tell me it makes it so it's easier to find in search, but I feel cheesy doing it. Or like when I tell people to subscribe. Oh, yeah, Jamie. Love the trolls.
That's their own fault. They act like stupid fools.
Oh, Pink Floyd. We were just talking today about that dumb new movie Cats. That Cats looks so weird. And so I'm like, I wonder if you have to be high when you go for that movie to, mean anything. It's just such an odd movie.
Away from them. If you want to,
yeah. When you need them, you can't get them.
I know.
Yeah.
They're just like the crooks.
Yeah, they're worse than crooks.
Yeah. I know. And they got ways to do it so they can get by with it. But hopefully they'll all come back to them all.
Yeah. Yeah, you see more crooked cops, I'll get them busted, though.
And I hope they do in your case, too.
Ah, well, if any of you want, ask Kratz. You can tweet at him and see if he wants to go do a live with Justice with Jax. His daughter's sister wife hates me.
Did you open my mail from yesterday?
No.
Ooh, yeah, Fantasia. I didn't think of that. That'd be another good one.
You just didn't? I might have that.
Roger Waters is incredible.
Because that was next one. That I got today, and your ads in there again today. In Wapaka and the London one.
Yeah.
And I thought, seems like some of these people would be sending money in.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yep, because I check them every week, and they were in today's and last week's, and then the week before.
I don't do Twitter, Jamie. My pages. So Stephen Avery Project, Friends Who March, Free Brendan. They're all connected to Twitters for those. So anything I put on Facebook goes on those Twitters, but I don't go on there and check anything or do anything with it. There isn't one for Justice with Jax. I don't know if I should start one, but I still wouldn't tweet. I used to have somebody from my Friends Who March that ran that Twitter for me, but she's gone.
Don't know how it feels then. So, yeah, I guess your mom was feeling.
Hello, Carrie.
I talked to her this morning. So, yeah, she was just getting ready to go to town.
I'll talk to Christy at this point. I would talk to anybody who wants to come on with me. Let's have a Justice with Jax live with Earl. And he can call me all the names he'd like.
Okay, you can. I hope this time maybe I'll have something to tell you. You'll have some better news or something.
Yeah.
And then your mom was saying that when you were in prison the first time, she said they send you all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
They even down in Tennessee, they said they put you.
Yeah.
And they come down and see you once a month down there.
Yeah.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Why do they send you all the way down there?
No waste money.
Oh. I thought, oh, geez. Huh?
Don't fuck with people.
Oh. I thought you just always stayed in the same place all the time. I didn't really move you around all the time.
Yeah.
Anything to make it miserable.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, oh, geez. Hope it won't get to that this time.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. When I hear something, I'll give you a call.
Okay. So,
Oh my God, I would so love to talk to Debbie now.
Okay.
That's true though too, Julie. Because, she was good of heart when she was doing this.
Okay, well, then sometime I'll hear from you.
Yeah.
So, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I'm glad you love me.
Hello, Becky.
Okay, I'll let you go for now then, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay then.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Call 324 is from 2:51 p.m. It is 15 minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah, I guess Be Happy you would say that's a glutton for punishment. Yeah, Debbie was trying to help Stephen. And she was being used. But I guess she also got something out of it because for that period of time, she, felt she had a friend and going and visiting with his family. And, she's obviously a very lonely woman.
can't even do what I'm
Right.
supposed
And there's
to.
Matt saying she's lonely.
That book what Dad has to buy.
Right. Debbie was the only one that would outright do all those things for Steven. She would suggest them, but then also follow through with them.
The other one, they told him to buy a new
See you,
one.
Jamie.
Yeah. I said, God damn it, send him the bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Why should he have to buy a new one when he's got one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Julie and Petra,
Somebody down there.
those will be interesting calls when we get to them, and I'll probably end up being very mean.
Madison, I don't know. Somebody did.
You don't make them pay for it.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Make a copy of it and send it right with my light bill here.
Yeah.
Because they're getting a bill for my light bill too.
Yeah.
Well, my light bill ain't $400.
No.
Not when we're not even here.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So
what did you hear from your lawyer?
nothing. I didn't get a hold of him.
Oh,
No.
oh, I thought he was supposed to be there.
Yeah. What you hear about that woman?
And she called me. We talked to her for about
I didn't ask you that.
she wants to talk to anybody, everybody.
What are you talking about?
She'd like to talk to you, but how can she do that?
Telephone?
How? You can't call her.
Well, she'd have to go someplace where I could call her.
Because all she got is a cell phone right now.
Yeah.
She said when she comes to Manitowoc, because she's going to stay in an apartment in Manitowoc or something.
Yeah, but you can't get cost apartment.
Huh? What?
I said, you can't get cost to a house.
Wait.
The apartment?
Well, yeah, if she's renting it.
Oh, yeah, that way. Well, she going to rent it?
I don't know. It sounds like it. Like she's going to rent some apartment.
What's she going to do, move down here?
For the time being, yeah. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, when is she coming down?
I don't know. The first time she said around maybe two days before that, but she'd like to talk to everybody. She wants to talk to Debbie.
Why?
Because Debbie's the one that's putting some of those funds in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got something here today, too, for some funding. He said he can't pay much because he ain't got much money, so give you $20, I think.
Oh, that's good.
That's that one from Berlin.
Well, that's good.
No, wait, it's Brandon. Let me look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I put my sunglasses on.
Yeah, my dogs are loving on each other right now, and Mallory's looking right at y'all.
So that's the only one we got?
Yeah, Brandon. That's up by Fox Lake there. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Becky, I didn't know her sister was also chatting with inmates.
See somebody or other.
I'm not somebody who's just looking for an inmate to talk to.
You know, I had to go get father's pills. Then I forgot the bottle at home here. So I had to tell him which ones they were. But he's only got one. Then she says, oh, yours are in too. I said, huh?
Get yours right away?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know which ones I need. I think those are Chris's though. Her name is, what's her name?
Well, be happy. Go ahead and give us a spoiler. What happened with Dolores?
My bag. Agnes. I think that's what Chris's name is. I said, God, I don't even know Agnes. After a while, it dawned on me. I bet that's who that is. She's going to take the same thing as Dad has.
Oh. Yeah.
So you didn't hear nothing today?
No. So what did that woman all say? That's it?
No, we're supposed to go on the internet for...
Stephen turned on Dolores.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, we know that's obviously not where it's at today, but
Yeah. But she gave you the numbers?
yikes.
Yeah, what the hell to go on it? Or she gave me a telephone number too.
Has Barbara got the internet?
Not that I know of. I asked her to come down here and write stuff down.
Does Barbara have the internet? Why, yes, we know she did.
I'm talking to a wall.
You're going to piss me off. I'll take that snowmobile.
She says, well, I got to wait for the furnace man. But that ain't a furnace man for her.
What's it for?
For him. Because I thought of the
Nasty calls from Dolores to Stephen?
Yeah. He was home. His truck was home.
So why must she have to wait?
I don't know.
We're always on hold with her. Wait till she wants her truck done.
Sure.
She could take it someplace else and get it done.
What truck? That one she's working? She's got?
Yeah.
That Suburban?
Yeah.
She can work on that herself. This call was from the Calumet County Jail.
Yeah, everybody, feel free to give spoilers from jumping ahead in the calls because who knows how long it's going to take us before we get to them. So I'm happy to discuss them now, and then we'll also discuss them whenever we get to those calls.
I told her the other day, since Scotty came in the picture, she was going to stay home.
No. So I hear you had it out with him, huh?
He does get short-tempered with Dolores a lot because she's forgetful. She's old, and it happens.
Thinks he's so smart. I told him, God damn it, you know how much work Stephen done for you?
Stephen always threatens to sue. He threatened to sue me once. And every time I would talk to him, there would be a new person he's saying he's going to sue.
Yeah. Oh. But I wouldn't know what he got. I got it all ready for him.
Yeah. He worked on a lot of their junk.
And he wouldn't know how to do that if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, he learned that all from me.
Smart mode, I can get smart mode now too. Dad says I talk up when I have to. I've taken no shit no more. Think he's gonna holler at me like he does his mom? No, I don't think so.
No.
He shut his mouth right after that, though. After I said something to him, then he shut his mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, when they want something, then they are good enough.
Well, yeah. Now, when Barbara goes somewhere, she'll say, hey, watch for Brian to come in the driveway. Like she did that one day. Watch for him. I don't know where he went. I'm going to tell him, God damn it, I think he's old enough to go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Why you have to watch him? You watch him, I'll say.
Yeah, you sit home and watch him.
Yeah.
No.
I don't have to watch him. He's 20 years old.
I don't know what I should do with that snowmobile.
I don't know. I was supposed to get that paper. I forgot it, though. I got to go to town anyway tomorrow.
What paper?
The paper so I can get the card. I mean, take it down by that guy and get a different one.
Oh, you can't find it?
No, I haven't looked at it for it yet.
Well, look once.
Now look in that one box that I got there. Wait, I got to go in there.
If they wanted it, they probably could have came up and looked.
Yeah.
Piss on them.
That's right.
I'll give it to TA.
Yeah, that's the one to give it to.
But he said I was guilty anyway.
Who?
Bobby.
Yeah.
You going to come up tomorrow night?
I got to ask Chucky. He said yeah.
Chucky did?
Yeah.
Oh, Chucky's going to come up too?
I think so.
Oh,
I'll find out.
Just you and Chucky?
Huh?
Just you and Chucky?
I don't know. I have to see who's going to come up. Wait, I wanted to look. Oh, God, what was I looking at? I got to take this in the kitchen.
What is it?
Titles. I just want to know if that's the right one. Is that an 88 Chevy?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the right one in here.
Yeah, it's already signed.
Well, how the hell could I know?
Look.
Who signed it?
I did.
Where?
In the back, I think.
It's not cheating on me, Christy. I totally get jumping ahead.
A long time ago.
Oops, that's your Ford.
That's such a
Yeah.
tough thing of, yeah, Jody's allegedly his fiance, but I wouldn't trust her with all of Steven's stuff either.
Which one was that?
The one I just told you.
Oh. The 88? Huh?
Steven's mean to his brothers, Jane. They don't like him. So I get it. I just don't like how they now try to act like they're just all about supporting Steven when no, they are not.
Is that what you bought that one?
I don't know. Well, 5, yeah, would have to be.
No, they didn't sign it in the back.
I want in the front.
No, where you sign it in the front.
Oh. My name ain't on it?
Where did that truck come from? Previously titled in Illinois, it says.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
That's it? Okay. Let me get paper.
Okay, don't I can sign it.
Yeah, he scribbles like you anyway.
Yeah.
But this is made different than the last one we gave to you, I think. Yeah.
He can tell him if he gets 15 out of it, let it go.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll go any less.
Huh?
I don't think I should go less.
Well, no, why should you go less?
He said they go around about $800 and $1,000.
Yeah.
I got $900 in it. For that, nothing else, I'll strip it out. Because I can use all of
You got
your
a title here signed.
Which one?
I gotta look at it. That's in the sign in the front, though.
Which one is it?
I'm looking. It's an 85 Chevy. That's yours.
85 Chevy.
Yeah.
That's my Monte Carlo.
Was this your Monte?
That's what it says?
It says CPE, automatic.
CPE.
Oh, how would I know?
I don't know.
1985 Chevy. It must say coupe.
Oh, yeah, that's my Monte.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why'd you sign it off in the back? That's the horse. Same person. You signed that in the front, so I don't know if that's right or not.
Oh, that one I keep.
Huh?
Oh, that one I'm keeping.
Oh, you're keeping this one?
Oh, yeah. That's my Monte.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your Monte. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the 85.
Oh, okay.
Just do the Blazer.
It's an 86 Chevy truck.
That's my Blazer in the garage.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Becky, I agree. That's why there were days like, okay, do I start the calls? And it's like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get put in that headspace.
That's your family home.
I want you to call Steve then. You can try him.
Oh. What am I supposed to tell him?
Well, tell him, see what he saw on that tape, what he watched.
Huh? He had a tape?
I guess so.
Well,
He was going to take it home and watch it or something. I don't know if it was a trial on with the court or what.
what, this last?
Yeah.
Well?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then ask him about what would happen if she's still alive. If we got some videotape after I was locked up. Ask him what that would do.
Yeah.
Use my cell phone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Try that. Then I'll call you back.
What's his number? I know I got it back there. I can look.
Here, it's 9600. 414-221-9600. You got it?
No.
Write it down.
What is it now?
414-221-221.
221.
Yeah.
94.
9600.
Oh, okay.
I'll try him and I'll call you back. And, it's 36. What? 330?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I'm multitasking working. We've got the Women's March Chicago happening on January 18th, and I am on the organizing committee for it. And so I'm trying to work on stuff for that too at the same time. Bye, Julie. Yes, Happy New Year's to you as well. Oh my God, Petra, you listen to 20 to 30 calls a day. Yikes. So now we're on call 325. It's 3:31 p.m.
Hello?
and the call only lasts 6 minutes and 46 seconds. And is Dolores again.
Inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call,
Oh
dial
God,
5
Karen,
now.
I do not want to think about Steven in my sleep.
You got a problem?
No,
No what?
I'm not in yet. She figured she won't be in. She
Oh, yeah?
won't be in today.
The doors?
What?
Can you come out a minute or not?
In a little while.
Okay. You really making this up?
That's kind of eerie, Carrie.
Oh, okay. What the hell's wrong with pork chops?
Maybe he was going to take me out.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow, Carrie.
What?
He was supposed to call him, I think he said around 11 tomorrow.
On 11?
Yeah. She said she's not supposed to accept the call unless he's there.
Oh, yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, well, I figured that too.
You did?
Yeah.
What then?
Well, that's why I told you to try.
Mm. You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it costs money.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah. Well, that's a tax write-off anyway for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody in the head?
I think he hung back up.
Where he was. No. I found your license plate for your truck, your new truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came in the mail?
The stickers.
I was just at a store a couple weeks ago and saw a Cabbage Patch, and I didn't even know that was still a thing.
I got them.
Gosh, do I remember the fight back in the 80s when people were trying to get those things?
Yeah, so we don't lose them.
Well, you ain't gonna lose them because you don't even have them.
No, you got
It
it.
would have to be me to lose them.
Yeah.
And I can do that very easy.
Yeah, I know. You're not organized.
Yeah, no.
Start throwing shit out.
Okay.
Like the whole house.
No. I got a nice stand here. You should see Barbara's stand. That one I bought her, that matches mine.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I think you better fix it.
So be happy he was talking about bleach, but in what context?
I don't know. I have to look. For Nancy Grace, or Grace Nancy? Is that who?
Fuck Nancy Grace.
Delby now. But this is Larry King live.
Oh, I don't know then.
Well, that'd be the same number. There's just that one building.
Oh, yeah? I got some checks I got to take in tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money we all got together?
I don't know now. I have to look.
Well, you can find out and call the phone company tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That book it ain't. And this book it ain't. Nancy Grace. 212. Oh, you want it?
I can't. Well, no.
You can't swim.
$350 for a Letterman jacket. Elizabeth pulled her Cabbage Patch leg off.
Not her show. This one.
Huh?
This show.
It's in the same building, though, huh?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
Oh, hello, Hazel.
If we can raise a legal fund through them or something. Yeah.
No, who's that? Larry?
Yeah. Larry.
I know how to spell Larry.
Then King.
King.
Live.
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 Well, you knock it off. I can spell, you know, something. Like what?
Nope, Natasha, not it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you want, you can call him while or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
On that answer.
Yeah. 'Cause I think the show's on tonight. So there should be somebody there.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why, is that what you watch?
I watched them last night and the night before.
Mm-hmm.
But they got on wrongly convicted people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not convicted. You are, but you aren't.
Yeah.
They got you convicted already.
Yeah.
Are your dishes from having a whole bunch of people over?
Maybe they can help me with that.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they must know about me.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
The world knows that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose nothing else.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta go out there and see what he wants.
Yeah, maybe he'll say, I'll take you over for supper.
Oh, then you don't have to make nothing.
Becky, the only time I've ever gotten a letter from Steven is when he sent me the form I needed to fill out to be on the visitors list. So, since I was when I talk to people on the phone or if I visit them, I don't write them letters because, they get so many letters or whatever. So I just figure I talk to them another way. So, I never really wrote letters to Steven. Now we're on call 326. It is 4:54 p.m. and the call lasts 21 minutes and 43 seconds.
Hello? Hello?
And it's
Hello?
Debbie.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, that's me.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hey.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi. I see you tried calling earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what that was all about. I thought maybe you were get bailed out.
Oh.
I thought maybe he's on his way over.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I know.
Oh.
I called the. I was gone because we went to the library. We was looking on the computer, and there's 1,000 different bail bond salesmen, but Wisconsin don't have them. They're illegal. So no matter how many you call, you can't use them. Because I called different ones of them, and they said that. But other states have it, but unfortunately you ain't in a different state.
Yeah.
Like especially out west.
Yeah. You can't use them.
Yeah, I haven't heard him call Barb in a while, Christy. You're right.
The state of Wisconsin don't have it legal. So Illinois don't have it either.
Becky, yes, Steven doesn't write back to people because the literacy is bad. B, we've had people that sell his letters to tabloids. And then C, this is what people aren't going to like, but he's really only interested in women that he'd be sexually attracted to, that are going to flirt with him. Those are the people he's going to write to.
Places you call, they can't help you because Wisconsin don't have it legal. The only way you can do it is if you have come up with some cash. And I thought,
Finished all your candy. I want to eat something, but I have nothing to snack on. Well, that's not true. There are the Oreos in there, but I don't want them.
And even if you had to fill out a contract saying you'd pay them back when the bail or something.
Yeah.
I thought of that too, asking them if they could do it that way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Brendan writes back. Either Brendan writes back or, well, I don't know what it's like now because he's in a different prison. But back when I used to talk with Brendan, he would have a cellmate would write the letters back to people for him. So basically, if you got a handwritten letter from Brendan, it was from Brendan. If it was typed, it was because he had somebody else answer the letter for him.
Tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to call your mom about 10 minutes ago and no one was home.
No?
no answer, and I tried on your cell phone number too, and she didn't answer.
Oh.
So I don't know if
So maybe don't matter. I was going to take her out to eat.
either that or maybe she's taking a nap or something. I don't know.
I talked to her before. I thought to her I was going to take her out to eat or something.
Oh, maybe that.
So she don't have to make nothing.
Yeah. So maybe that's where they're at then.
I got a couple letters from Brendan, and then I got the bad letter when he told me his mom told him that I stole money from him and that he's not going to talk to me anymore.
Oh, yeah?
And they said no matter what places you call, they can't help because Wisconsin don't have a system set up for a bail bondment or whatever you call that. So I said, well, then how do you do it? And they said,
That sucks, Carrie.
They require it. And I guess you just got to come up with the money.
Oh, let's go and see if they can get up the money.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah. And some of these are open 24 hours, so I'm going to call some more.
Oh, yeah?
And, yep, they says 24/7. And I should ask them if they personally give us the money and then bail you out, and then we'll pay them back when you get your bail money back.
Yeah, because they'll get it back anyway.
Yes, they will. And I'll even say I'll fill out a contract saying that we'll give it back. That way they know it's for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I'd do it that way if they would.
Yeah. Because all they're going to do is get interest off of that anyway. That's what all they're going to do is get interest off of that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll try it that way then once.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling they're not going to. It's just too good to be true.
Why even have a bail bond?
Huh?
Why even have it then?
I know. They only have it in certain states. In Wisconsin, don't have it, they said. So I don't know.
Yeah, because maybe more people would get out.
Well, it could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Novita thinks it's set up in a way where you got to, the state of Wisconsin will have to have a certain amount of money set aside to help bail people out or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
No.
All I know is they won't do it, and it's pissing me off. I keep thinking maybe any day now you'll get out. And I keep thinking it would be nice if you could get out right now. I'd go right over to the jail and get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd take you wherever you wanted to go home or wherever.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't that be something if you got out and you went home and no one at your house knew it and you came walking in? They probably wouldn't be able to believe their eyes.
Yeah.
If they didn't know you got bailed out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they'd be freaking.
Yes, they would, especially your mom.
Yeah.
She'd think she'd
seen a ghost.
Yes, or hallucinating or something.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, I'll call someone and see if they'll do it that way. I thought of that. If you can fill out a contract saying you'll give them back their money when you get out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, after we start lever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of numbers on there, and I thought maybe one of these numbers will work. But right now, I'm getting to the point where no matter where you go for help, it's like, oh, it won't work, but nothing else did.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, that's something.
So, I don't know. I'll try that then and see what happens.
Yeah.
See if they'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't care how you do it as long as you're...
I'll be happy. I always worry by people going in and out of her trailer and Dolores being forgetful that somebody would just take the Visa card from her and she wouldn't know.
It would backfire on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shut them off.
I always tell people, remember that when you're writing to somebody like Stephen or Brendan, you're writing them to try and make them feel better. So don't do it with the expectation that you're going to get a letter back. You're doing it because you're trying to brighten their day a little.
Sometimes I just get so frustrated, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they piss you off.
I know they do. Normally I don't swear, but lately I have been. I haven't been so frustrated in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how our system is.
Huh?
That's how our system is.
Yes, it is. They don't even want to have jail bondsmen in this state. I guess a lot of the states out west do, and like by those bigger cities like Los Angeles and out there.
Yeah.
And Utah even has it.
Yeah.
You would think this state, what if Utah did? There ain't that many people in Utah, is there?
I don't know.
Seems like Wisconsin would have more people than Utah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know either. But this state should make that a law that we could have it here.
Yeah.
But they don't, so.
Yeah, I don't see why they won't.
Mm-hmm. It seems like they wanted, they'd still be getting their money.
Yeah.
So.
But that's just so you don't run.
Well, you ain't gonna anyway.
No.
Stupid fools. If you wanted to, you had lots of time before they got you.
Oh, yeah.
So they're so dumb.
Yeah, if I was guilty, I'd have ran.
Yeah, and that's right. That's right. And you didn't have nothing to run, but they're treating you like you're guilty.
Yeah.
Stupid fools.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then I'll call some of those numbers and see if they'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Hello, Marta. He is talking to Debbie. If you are new to these calls, Debbie is somebody that Debbie thinks that she's in a relationship with Steven, and she's doing everything she can to get him out on bail and trying to raise the money. So that's who Debbie is.
I'll try it that way too.
Correct, Becky. You have to have your return address on the envelope. And then I always tell people to make sure your return address is also written on your letter, because the prison is ripping open the envelopes and it could destroy your return address. So make sure it's on the letter as well.
We can personally give them back when they get the bill. We get the bill money.
Yeah, they can decide how they want to do it if they can.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't care how they do it.
No.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They'll be some bitches, huh?
Yeah, they are. Makes you so mad.
Yeah.
If they're worried about you doing something wrong, they should be more worried about other people, because there's people that are guilty
Yeah.
that they don't worry about.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll try that then. I'll even do that tonight, because some of those numbers are 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I'll try some, see what they say.
Maybe earlier the better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe earlier the better.
Yeah, I'll do it as soon as I get off the phone. I was doing it before you called. I was calling some of them, and so as soon as I got home, I started calling.
I figured, well, she at home. I bet you she went to the library.
I did.
Library.
Yep. I thought, I'm so desperate, I'll do anything to get him out. And I thought, well, go look on that.
Deborah, Steven doesn't have access to talk on a phone like this in prison. He's in a jail where they gave him access to use the phone whenever and however much he wanted. You don't get that in prison. You got to wait in line, and you got 20 minutes, and then you're done. And then you would have to get in line again if you wanted to try and make another call. So yeah, you're not going to make these. You're not talking on the phone all day.
I guess I'm talking going to come up
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know if anyone's coming on Sunday?
I don't know.
Okay.
Crap. All these words that stand out to us that he says wrong.
I didn't see it since over a week.
Yeah.
Because he said it was the Sunday before Christmas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be 2 weeks.
Like the computer be happy. He says, he had told his lawyers to get Bobby's computer. And Strang and Buting didn't listen to him. And then the next day, the state took the computer.
Unless I go to Manitowoc.
For what?
Well, it gives me is 2 hours there.
Oh.
3 hours.
Uh-huh. Can you go in by the person, or you got to be like...
No, it's like this. But it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger and better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But see, I don't know what they'll do with me there either.
Yeah.
They might fuck with me more.
They might, because that's the county that's after you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, if I find anything out with these numbers, I'll let you know the next time I hear from you.
Yeah.
Oh, be happy.
If they'll do that, I got a feeling they're not gonna, because it just seems like everyone's being miserable.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'll try it.
Carrie, Stephen had told me that he told Strang and Buting. Well, actually, he talks about Buting because Stephen hates Buting with a passion. He actually thinks Buting was paid off by the state and worked with the state and helped convict him. I mean, he really has it out for Buting. He doesn't talk about Strang as badly as he talks about Buting.
That's what I heard. To Manitowoc.
Yeah.
I called her different times and left her my name and number on her cell phone because I could never get a hold of her. So yeah. So she got my. Did you give her my number?
No. She talked to Ma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she called Ma at 10 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
And she wants to talk to me too.
Okay. I hope she can help then.
She's checking down there, I guess. So. She's checking down there.
You mean by us?
No, where she lives.
Oh, New York?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder how she found out about you way out there.
It's over the TV.
Even out there?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause down in southern Wisconsin, they don't hear much about you.
No.
Interesting to know, Jane. Thank you.
The Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
My daughter said maybe she happened to be out here on vacation or something and heard about you.
No.
No?
Oh, she watched it on the news.
Oh, okay.
I
hope she...
On the programs it was on.
Huh?
When I was at court?
Oh, that day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was way out there.
Yeah.
Yep, Becky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she does help you.
Oh.
Taxes and everything.
Oh. Well, you think then one of those people will help you?
Yeah.
If the people around here, the local ones, don't wanna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. When is she coming up to Wisconsin?
She don't know yet. She was gonna come 2 days before we go to court. But I guess she's gonna come down way sooner than that because she wants to talk to everybody.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was a lawyer, so.
Okay. She's not a lawyer anymore?
I don't think so.
Oh. What does she do now?
I don't know.
Oh.
That I don't know. I don't know how old she is. I don't know what she is.
Well, I wonder why she ain't a lawyer no more, unless she's retired.
That could be.
Because usually once you're a lawyer, you stay a lawyer.
Yeah.
You don't just give up and do something else.
Well, maybe she just got sick of it.
Okay, I had to turn around and come back for that one. Once you're a lawyer, you stay a lawyer. Why didn't you ask Kratz about that one?
Maybe she got enough money.
And maybe she gets frustrated like you do.
Yeah.
I can't take this. Oh, man, it's terrible. You're just always running the dead end.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she can help you or someone.
Yeah.
So your mom and Chucky's coming to see you, or is Barb going too? To see you?
I don't know. Oh, no, that's the last minute.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was a bad day for me. It was frustrating.
Yeah. It's like that every day.
I know. I was
Just more shit you do, more shit you get pissed off with.
I know, and that's what I just said. I was trying so hard.
Yeah.
And the harder you try, the more frustrated you get.
Yeah.
And then you get a headache. Kicked off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
What does piss you off a lot? You know, when someone needs help, then you help them.
Yeah.
But when you need it, they're going to piss on you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. And, oh, man.
Yeah.
And to make it matters worse is you're innocent.
Yeah.
So.
You know, they had a thing on TV last night.
What was on TV last night?
That a guy had, he was on death row. He was on 4 years for death row. Then they took him off of death row. And then he did 9 years, and they found him he was innocent.
And now he's out?
Yeah.
Well, good thing they didn't keep him on death row.
Yeah.
Well, Becky, the thing is, a lot of them just humor him because it's the easier way to go. Then and they don't know either. They've got that low IQ as well. But he's still that way today.
Thanks to the court system screwing off.
Yeah. And then I give you that for it.
Oh boy, Jane. Yeah. That's when I used to talk to Steven. It would be when he would say things, I would try and direct the conversation away because I know the call is being recorded. It's not that I don't want to know. I'm nosy as fuck, but he shouldn't talk about his case like that.
He should be in trouble for falsely identifying you.
Yeah.
Stupid fraud.
Yeah, I even asked her to help me. She told me she didn't have no money.
Well,
that's after I got out.
Yes.
You think she done this out to me, she would help me a little bit.
Tell me about it. And if she was being attacked, she had to see the person close up. So how could she say it was you?
Yeah.
There was no doubt she had to see the person close up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid person.
Now, I got to defend Penny there for a minute. Steven and what's-his-face do look very similar. And it was very fast. The whole assault on Penny was under 10 minutes long. So, and Manitowoc worked on her. That sounds just like Steven. So I understand the misidentification. Where I have the issue with Penny is that she jumped immediately to saying he was guilty of this.
Mm-hmm.
They won't give me nothing. They won't even give me a t-shirt.
That is so dumb. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got to look out for yourself because everyone else will walk all over you. And that's true.
Chuck said it on TV too. I know Earl did.
Oh, yeah. You can't do nothing. You got no credit. You got nothing.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, in order to live in this world today, you got to look out for yourself.
Yeah.
Because this call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, I suppose no, not now. I'll let you do them phone calls. Not now. I'll call you back later.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose if you don't have anything else, I'm going to let you go and expect you to make more calls trying to get money from me.
6:30 or something.
Okay, around 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Or 7.
Yeah, between 6:30 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be here the rest of the evening. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm done going outside for today.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can call then.
Okay. Okay, well, now, so talk to you later then.
Okay, hopefully I'll have something for you.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you then.
Okay then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Call 327 is at 5:36 p.m. and lasts 18 minutes and 42 seconds. Assuming this will be a Dolores call.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Go ahead, huh? Yeah. So what are you doing?
I just got done eating.
Oh, yeah?
I'm full.
Oh, where did you go to eat?
I went to get some chicken.
Where?
Schuster's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, who's eating with you?
Dad and Earl and Chucky.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Deborah. Well, my problem is he gets mad at only some people, but not others. Expecting them to make these calls for him.
Oh, that's what she said something about me getting that. How do you know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Because Debbie's trying.
Oh, really, Becky? Interesting.
Oh. Yeah, I had a number for something like that.
Well, you got the number?
I had a number for something. It's in the other room in the book, in the tablet.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's over 1,000 of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she called a couple of them.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She must have called here.
Yeah.
On your cell phone.
Yeah.
Chucky said it was her phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not when I was calling. Was
Yeah.
Yeah, 4:45, I think it said. 4:41.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
So
do you have for supper?
fucking instant potatoes and a piece of nasty ass meat.
I love instant potatoes, but they can keep the nasty meat.
Beans and a piece of cake that I crushed in the middle.
Oh, jeez. That you crushed.
Yeah. I don't eat that shit. Not that nasty shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure mine. I got pieces left yet.
Yeah.
I can't eat them.
Oh, no?
I'm used to that much.
Oh.
I get delayed.
Mm. Oh. Yeah,
I asked Chucky if he wanted to play the chicken. I said, Dad's fine. Oh, yeah, okay. He says, oh, are you going home at 5 o'clock? I said, Dad was buying chicken. Well, I'll stay yet.
What, they eating on the ground?
No, they eat in the house here.
Oh.
You're not in there, went back out.
Oh. Mm.
That's going to work out there for about an hour. Then we're going to go see his tree.
Oh, Rose Tree?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Brittany's got hers up in her room today. All her stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Let's see.
She liked that piano I bought her. The little organ.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? Mm.
Makes a lot of noise.
Oh. Yeah.
They always play mine here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Oh, you got that number?
Yeah.
Give me it. I'll have her call it.
Okay.
Well, that way she can do the calling.
Well, I don't think she can call tonight.
Yeah, they're 24 hours.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is an 800 number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's asking her to
Yeah, Katie.
get the
Katie,
money.
sorry, Carrie.
She'll sign the
That's
papers and they'll get it back.
that's sad, and I get it.
Yeah. I ate myself a dog turd.
A dog turd?
Yeah. A baby root.
Well, what, you got one?
Yeah, I got my last one.
Well, wait. I got a bail match, but that you got a, she ain't got no computer, does she?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit. Does her daughter?
Mm-mm. They go to the library.
Or does she know how to work that?
Her daughter does.
Oh, yeah? Well, she could do this then.
Why, will
It's a bailmatch.com. Google or something like that? Bail, Manitowoc, Wisconsin. There's one.
Hmm?
Oh, Dolores, she's so sweet.
It's a 1-800-980-2245, Manitowoc County. It's got to be a bail because I got a bail on the side of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So give me that information. What's the number? 1-800.
1-800-980-2245,
2245.
Manitowoc County.
Yeah, what's the?
That other one? That bail match?
Yeah.
Bail match. You know how to spell that? B-A-I-L. Match. M-A-T.
B what?
B-A-I-L.
Oh, B-A-I-L.
Match. M-A.
Marta, by far, he talks to his mom, Dolores, the most. So, like this day so far, he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls. And he's talked to his mother 3 times. And one of those calls is he had called his mother and she wasn't there. And he talked to his brother. So he calls Dolores constantly. Heather, he hates Buting because he thinks Buting is corrupt and was working with the state in screwing up his case intentionally. He thinks Buting was paid off.
Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
Yes, Maz, police can still go and take children out of school and interrogate them without a parent's knowledge or consent.
Manitowoc.
Wisconsin. WIS.
That's what computer?
Yeah, Becky, those had to be rough letters.
That's on a computer?
Yeah, I know, Heather. He really, 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 really hates Buting.
BailMatch.com. Goggles.
Bail, Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And tell her she might have to spell the Wisconsin out. I don't know.
You know, why didn't you give this to Harlan's wife?
I didn't think of that. I just got this today.
Oh, you just got that today?
Yeah.
From who?
From the what? Oh, the water. The lady from New York.
Oh. Well, I think we'll give that to Harlan's wife.
Yeah.
You can call her in the morning, tell her to hook it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she knows more about that than...
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe she can get it then. But the other one is the 800 number? That's a different one?
Yeah. That's the 800 number, and it's Manitowoc County.
Oh, is it?
That's what it says. That's what she told me to put down. It's Manitowoc County.
Hmm. And the other one's on the internet.
Yeah. The bail matching.
Sorry, I was getting distracted over on my other thing. What's my opinion of Buting? Buting's always been very nice to me. I've talked with him several times. He gave me really good seats to one of his tours or whatever you want to, where I was actually seated next to his wife, and then he invited me backstage to talk with him. I've talked with him at court and at a book signing. I do not believe what Stephen thinks. I don't agree. I think Buting dropped the ball on some things, but I don't think he was corrupt.
That woman from New York.
She'd have to go by somebody's house.
Maz, it's really hard. Illinois tried to institute something and they couldn't get it to pass for 18 and under. So the only thing they could pass was 15 and under. So what's that?
Give me a goddamn telephone? Come on now. These fuckers are crooked.
I agree with you, Heather.
Yeah.
Chad is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So Chad is somebody who is trying to make money off of Stephen's name.
That's what I got a hunch.
He is a pedophile, sex offender. And he threatens people, bullies and threatens them. He had reached out to me telling me to post his book on Stephen Avery Project, and I said no. And so he then called me earmuffs. I guess, do I need to put a parental warning on this to say this word? He called me a cunt and said he was going to punch me in the face. So Chad is not somebody, he's bad news.
Chucky must have talked to him. I don't know. He was here today, I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chucky might put a battery in it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, if it's in there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I thank Foul Play for these calls that they have on there, but they have people in their group that are bad for the case, and Chad is one of them. Steven doesn't know Chad. Chad will claim Steven knows him, but he doesn't.
Oh. Or does he do it tonight?
I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And you can look it up tomorrow.
Air match calm purples.
And Steven is pissed that Chad writes books and makes money off of his name. And Steven doesn't get a dime.
But there ain't no more periods in that?
Anyway, what?
Any more periods?
No.
Oh.
You didn't tell me nothing else.
Oh.
You said bailmatch.com. That's all.
Hmm.
No.
Well, what's her face? Call another number.
You're going to have her call that other number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I advise people to stay far away from him. He will also private message women
Then you call her in the morning.
and send them inappropriate things. So he's preying on this case to make money and possible hookups.
And so I got 50 at one and what, 20 on the other one? So what you said?
You got 50 in that drawer, and we got 50 and 20. That's 70.
That's the best thing you can do, Petra, is just ignore him. Don't engage.
And then I think I got another 100 somewhere.
Well, how about my change?
Oh, you got a lot of change.
Well, take it in. Yeah.
Why should I use all your change?
Get rid of it.
Yeah, Becky, because I'm sure, as somebody says, he's got a book and he's trying to make money off of it. Marta, no to the Alford plea. Stephen will not take an Alford plea, and Kathleen Zellner would not take an Alford plea. You only take an Alford plea if you're guilty or death row.
You know why?
Only reasons why you should take one.
Calling, remember?
Well, I know that. Well, yeah, but you can do the phone calls first.
There you go, Natasha. I don't know who Juan is, Deborah. And if somebody vouches for Chad, then that tells me they're bad news. Because why would you vouch for a pedophile sex offender who threatens women, calls me a cunt, and says he's going to punch me in the face? Yeah, that's a charmer.
The interest is on that. The payment is. Then we go from there.
Oh, it depends on what you're going to get for it. If it's going to be 500,000 or if you're going to get 100,000.
Well, we're going to have to see. I'm going to have to call him.
Well, you're not going to know until the 17th. That's when he's first going to make it.
Well, yeah, but I got to make it how he puts it in. Yeah, then go from there.
And you're supposed to call your lawyer in.
I don't, Deborah, I don't watch anybody's YouTube channels. Me doing this YouTube channel is like the first time I'm do YouTube, and so in the foul play I'm only playing these calls. I don't it's because it's Steven stuff. I'm gonna sound like a douchebag. I don't have time to go listen to other people's stuff. It's if I'm not doing my own stuff on here, then I'm doing my own stuff out in the world. So I don't know anything about that guy or his YouTube channel. I've never heard of him before. Yeah, there's Tina, can you imagine her trying to write? But yeah, I absolutely, I work with Words Matter Publishing. they can have somebody, where she would just tell her story and somebody else would write it. Yeah. Maz.
We're gonna have to change that.
Maz, I'm looking right at you. I so agree. I am so disappointed when Laura Nyrider now has joined this tour of going around and making money off the case. I know she loves Brendan, and I know she'll always look out for him. And, they put a lot of time into this case. But I was just like, oh, another one that's making money off of it. Yeah.
Did he call you?
No, I'll call him tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, you can do that too. In the morning. Yeah, when I get up, maybe I'll stay up. I don't know. Yeah.
Stay up for what?
I don't know. I got shit to do.
What's that?
Otherwise, I'm going to be able to call the lawyer at 11.
What you going to do before that?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know where Jim is?
Where?
He gets...
No. But, oh my God, shut the fuck up to his mother. But Brendan is not playing for Nyrider and Drizzen. Petra, Nyrider and Drizzen have joined Strang and Buting on some of the tour stuff where they talk about the case, but then, they're charging people tickets. I've gone to see Nyrider and Drizzen before, and it's always been free. But when you do the Buting thing, you have to buy a ticket, and people are profiting off of it.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, I'll call you sometime in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. All right.
All right, we're going into call number 328. It is 5:56 p.m. This call only lasts 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Deborah, I believe Drizzen has Steven's best interests too. So, but there also isn't much left that you can do for Brendan. Supreme Court turned him down, and now he was turned down for clemency. So Brendan is really dependent on what happens with Steven. But even then, Steven confessed. So even if Kathleen is able to get Steven out, it doesn't mean Brendan goes free.
Well, come get it. What's stopping you?
Okay, so Debbie's already talking about pussy.
Get up. What are those little sauce?
Hack sauce?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but then I'd be looking over my shoulder all the time, and I don't want to do that.
I know, I was just talking.
Yeah. You got pen paper?
I don't, but I can.
Okay, man.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. What you got?
Okay, 1-800.
Okay, 1-800.
Is dash 980.
980?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dash 2245.
Uh-huh. And what's that number for?
That's for a bond.
Poor Natasha.
Or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
And you got to tell them that it's for Manitowoc.
For Manitowoc?
Yeah.
The county or what?
Yeah, for Manitowoc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always thought you had to say Calumet because that's where you're at.
No, Manitowoc.
How you spell that?
Yeah, right, Heather?
Mani.
Yeah.
Towic.
O-C.
Wioc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, say that again. You got me fucked up, okay? M-A.
Yeah. Yep.
N.
Yeah.
I-T.
Yeah.
I hear you, Maz. I don't like...
O-C.
I'm such an old lady. I don't want to drive in the dark. And it's, this is happening at 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's dark. I don't want to go now. I'm home. It's dark out. But in the summer, it's like, this starts at 7. Great.
Where'd you get it from?
That came from the woman from New York.
Oh, did you just talk to her?
No, I just talked to Mom.
Oh, and she gave you that number?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought, I'll have Debbie try that.
Okay.
Then we got an internet one. And and my uncle, his wife, I'll do that one tomorrow.
Yeah, because they got internet.
Yeah.
Okay, but because I know with internet you gotta have credit cards because that's how you pay over on the internet. You gotta with some computers you gotta use credit cards because that's the only way they can get their money.
Yeah.
But
So I figured I'd call you in 10 minutes and give you that. You could call that, then I'll call you back later.
yeah, like 6:30 or 7, like you were calling.
Yeah, like 7.
Yeah, or if you want to call before that, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call that number and see what happens. Oh, and I called some of those other ones, and they said we can't give personal loans. We're only licensed to we're not licensed to give out personal loans, only to post bail, and your state does not post bail.
Mm.
So, when did this lady talk to you, Mom? That was from this morning.
Yeah, it was from this morning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll call it and see what they say. But you say Manitowoc County?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can't say call that because I'm in Manitowoc.
Oh.
My bail is in Manitowoc.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to do it where you're at.
No.
Oh, okay. Then I'll Manitowoc.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, make it 500,000 or whatever, settle with that first.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that for you.
Okay.
I'll call it right away.
Okay.
And I'll let you know then when you call back.
Okay. Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Goodbye, honey.
Bye.
Bye, honey, because you're making these calls for me. All right, so this is the last call of this day. It's call 329. It's 6:43 p.m. It lasts 28 minutes and 12 seconds. I'm going to assume it's calling Debbie back to find out about the calls he told her to make.
Hello?
Public communication service.
And I'm going to go switch my laundry around.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hi. Hi, honey.
Hey.
So,
What are you doing?
huh?
What are you doing?
Waiting for you to call.
Oh,
Yeah. I called that number you gave me, and they said that they can only post up to $5,000.
That's all?
Yeah, that's other states. They said in California, it's the people, and they said it's 10,000 in California and 5,000 out of state, but they don't realize that Wisconsin don't have bonds.
Mm.
So, yeah, I hope those people that's going to go on the computer have better luck.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they will, because they say Wisconsin don't do that. So they might not have no luck either.
Uh-huh.
And I asked them if they could loan the money to us and then get it back, and they said no, because we're not licensed to give out personal loans.
Mm.
Just because post bail is all they do.
Yeah.
So figured it'd be something like that.
Mm.
How many people can visit you at one time?
3.
Oh, because your brother called me.
Well.
Yes, he did.
Mm.
And he goes, "Oh, I see you made it home." I called your house last night looking for you.
Mm.
And I already knew all that anyways.
Oh, he called you tonight?
Yes, right after you called me.
Well.
Yes, and he goes, "Well, if you would have stayed overnight, you could have did my dishes." But I said no. I said, "Yeah, I could come home." I don't know about him. He just won't give up. But I was nice to him.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get him mad at me.
Mm.
I thought I had enough people mad. I don't need to get him mad. So I was nice to him.
Mm.
But anyways, he said him and his mom are going to go see you tomorrow night. And he said 3 people can go.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know for sure. He thought 3 people could go. And he said, you can come. Just me and my mom. And I said, I don't know how many people can go. And he says to call your mom to see, but I never called her yet.
Yeah, she had told me anyway.
He said she was.
Oh, she was leaving.
Oh.
She was going over by Earl's house for Christmas.
Oh.
To see her presents and that.
Oh. Oh, because he said she was somewhere gutting chickens.
Huh? Gutting chickens?
Yes, that's what he told me.
Oh, they were eating chicken.
I thought he said gutting chicken.
No, they were eating chicken.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Yeah,
well, I don't know how I.
That's what Mom was before. She went and got some chickens to eat.
Oh.
It's already got its plate.
Oh. I thought, what? I just don't know. My brain ain't working today. Oh man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, those people won't give you no money.
Up to $5,000.
Yeah, and that's out of state, like for other Wisconsin or California.
Yeah.
But I still don't think they give it because they don't realize Wisconsin don't post bail through bondsmen because all these other people, they ask you what state and then they put it up on their computer and they say, well, your state isn't qualified.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But they said the best thing you should do is you ask your attorneys to set up some kind of a bail or something. But they're going to do something with the property bonds, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they going to do that?
Just 17th.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So everything's dragged out. So I don't know what to do now. They said that's the only thing they can think of is to have your attorneys do something to help get you out.
Yeah.
And I know they already tried that too. So I don't know.
I guess I'll wait till next week.
Why, what's next week?
Well, that's when Lloyd comes back in.
Which one?
So the Manitowoc.
Oh, Eric?
Yeah.
What's he going to do then?
Well, so I got to know if he's going to do it right.
Mm-hmm. What day are you going to talk to him?
Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Oh.
Next week.
Okay. Monday or Tuesday. Oh, okay. Well, I hope he does something.
Well, that's why he was canceling the old one. Because I got on him.
Canceling what?
The old bond.
Oh, okay.
You know, because he put in for lower one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So he can cancel that one and do a decent one.
Yes.
I said, lower it, have it lowered, and put property on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he going to try to get it lowered?
Well, yeah. Well, he tried to get it lowered to 100,000.
Uh-huh.
And property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But can't they just lower it altogether?
Well, yeah. He can lower it and put property on it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's going to do?
Yeah, that's what I want him to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he listening?
Mm-hmm. So far, I guess.
Oh, good.
Well, really, he's got to listen to me.
Yes, he does. So.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Are you eating something?
Chips?
Oh, it sounded like you're eating something. I thought, why is he eating? Do you get a snack after you get, like, toward...
What?
Do you get a snack
What?
after eating? What?
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 A snack?
Yeah.
Yeah, the snack only I can get is what I buy.
Oh. Oh. I thought they maybe gave you a snack.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Cheapskates. Yeah. Okay.
Ain't no, we ain't got shit coming.
Yeah. You only get your 3 meals and that's it?
That's it.
And then them were trashy meals.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I hope your attorney can do something, because that's the way it sounds like. It's going to have to be that or nothing.
Yeah.
Either that or unless someone can come up with the money.
Yeah. Well, who's going to come up with 500, or unless a company?
Yeah. Yeah. These companies act like they don't want to help either.
Oh.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. They said the weather's supposed to be above normal all this rest of this month and into next month.
Yeah.
Just temperatures. Then I thought to myself, then it will probably snow a lot because when it's warm, it snows.
What do you figure, 19 more days?
Yeah.
So
before your court date.
Yeah.
Well, I hope those 19 days come quick if that's what it takes to get you out.
Yeah.
And then you don't know how it's going to turn out yet.
No. But I think my lawyer in Milwaukee's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah?
So I don't know.
I hope he does. Something good.
Because he got the tape, what they had from my court.
Uh-huh.
So he's going through that.
Okay.
And I don't know why he would go through that.
Probably to find, so he can build the case better.
You know, so you got something ideal now.
Yes, and he can just review it and maybe catch something he didn't before. Or something.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Unless he's going to have somebody else take it over.
That could be.
Yeah.
But if he needs it, that's okay. He can have it.
He's damn right he can.
Yep. So, well, I hope something does come up that you can get out then, if not before. But even then would be good.
Yeah. Or in that week.
Yes. Right.
Because that's a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, even that week. We'll take anything, as long as you're out.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm going to tell him I want my grandam back.
yes, definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
They're going to be done with all that shit.
They're probably just...
There ain't nothing in it anyway.
They're just taking their time, it seems like. Yeah, that's right. So...
There's these big heads up here.
Yep, they are. So...
You know, they say justice.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention that on the news next time I go on it.
Yep. You better. That'll probably be on the 17th, because I'm sure the media will be there.
Oh, yeah.
You should say something if you get the chance to.
Well, I'll say it before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call them.
Yeah,
I'll call
I
26.
would. I would. I'd even tell them your court date so they can be there.
Well, they know that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be there. It'll be live again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Well, then you better smile pretty. You have a cute smile anyways.
Mm.
You'll have all the girls drooling.
Mm.
You'll be getting a whole bunch of letters.
Mm.
No, that's not.
Mm.
And I'll have all kinds of competition.
Mm.
Oh, man, that wouldn't be good. Okay, man, look at that handsome-looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Maz, I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it.
So,
yeah, you can bail me out.
Yeah.
Then you can take me out for supper. Then I'm gonna leave.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to say it. I like that. You say, well, if I get to take you out, I get to have more of that.
No.
Oh, man. So, I don't know.
Well, if you give me $1 million, it'd be worth it.
Yeah. Well, what would be worth it?
Huh?
What would be worth it?
Well, with a rich woman.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if it set me free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why did she wanted to keep you, though?
No, she couldn't.
Oh. Well, then why she didn't get out if that wasn't the way it went?
I've heard of Lindor. What is that?
Oh, it ain't going to happen that way, so you don't need to worry.
Is that chocolate?
We're just talking dumb.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta talk dumb.
yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. It's quiet around here tonight, but that's nothing new.
Yeah.
Seems like we don't watch
Aha. I love chocolate.
Lately, the TV's never hardly on.
But I'm milk chocolate. I think we've discussed this before. No dark chocolate for me. No.
She's, I don't even know where she is. She's in a different room. So, yeah.
Are you talking about Tom Davies, Maz? I think he was here originally
He's sitting in the
on one, but haven't seen him. I know I've got a lot of people from MAM Gossip who don't want to come to YouTube and they want me to do lives again in MAM Gossip. I get more people watching in there as well. But then I have people who complain if they're not in the live, they have a hard time finding it afterwards. And I think it's easier to find it on YouTube. So, but You're never going to be able to please everybody.
Did you get my dirty letter?
Never heard of icy squares.
Well, did you read it?
I read some of it, yeah.
Oh, some of it, not all of it?
Not all of it.
Why? Once I start reading a letter, I read the whole thing.
Well, sometimes I like to save something for later than that.
Oh.
I'll read a little bit there, then I come back to it.
Okay. Okay. Then it gives you some space out your stuff to do.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
You gonna call your mom anymore tonight?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you get a hold of your daughter?
No.
Because she had a block on her phone.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
No, I don't know what Quality Street is, Becky.
There's something else on it.
Because your mom called her yesterday when I was there, and she wasn't home, but she talked on her answering machine and told her that she had a block on her phone. She had to get off so you could call her. Maybe she has a collect call block on just in general.
Yeah, from this place.
Did you used to?
Well, thank you very much, Marta.
No.
Because then she don't have a phone bill built up if you never called her.
Well, she just had her phone turned back on.
Oh. Okay. So you're going to be able to call her now?
I don't know.
Oh.
I tried tonight.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get through.
Oh, they wouldn't let you through?
No.
Something's up.
Yeah.
Your mom called her and told her to get it off so you could call her.
I suppose it takes time. It depends when she works, too.
Yeah.
She's working now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Petra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least she keeps in contact with you somehow.
Yeah. She's the only one that does.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she goes, yeah, Daddy, I know you're innocent. I know you didn't do it. I know you're fighting the kid.
Yeah. I'm glad she talks to you.
Oh, okay, Becky. Yeah, we've got like Fannie Mae here. There's lots of different chocolate companies that, and actually, I was at Target. I think it was Target, and they were already setting up for Valentine's Day.
You're a good dad.
So, yeah. So, but I always take now it's different because the lids on the boxes will tell you what everything is, because there's certain things I don't like everything that they put in a box of chocolates. Just like Forrest Gump says, you never know what you're going to get. I don't like all of it. So you would take a bite out of it and it's like, oh, put that half-eaten one back in there. I'm not going to finish that. I don't like that one. Marta, Steven's been told at one point how much these calls were. So like when he was told that Debbie's phone bill was $600 and something, he just laughed and didn't care because he wasn't paying it.
Okay.
There you go. Carrie's answered that as well.
What's yours got?
Oh my gosh, Heather, they have Easter candy out already?
Somewhere now.
Lulu, yep, poking the finger in there.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Bobby wants to buy it from me, but I don't know if I should sell it to him.
To who?
Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby's kid.
Oh, I didn't see your snowmobile there yesterday.
No, that's down at the house.
Oh.
At the trailer. In the garage.
Oh, that's maybe why.
Yeah.
Okay, individually wrapped. Now I want some chocolate. I do have the mint Oreos here, but that's not the right chocolate. I don't want a chocolate cookie. I want chocolate.
On vacation.
Oh, they're all on vacations, it seems like.
No, something there is.
They don't have no money, but yet they can go on vacations.
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
They have money, they just don't want to give you it.
Well, Heather, the house that Barb lived in, that Chuck lives in now, it's nice.
That's right.
So it is like a trailer house.
And if I sign something, then it'd be longer.
Huh?
Oh, Natasha, that's, blasphemy. Don't leave me the gross ones.
They don't need no time.
Sour Starburst. I don't do sour, but Jeff loves them. Jeff loves those Sour Patch Kids.
Get it done in 90 days.
I'm sure if they do their fucking job, they can have it done.
That's right. And I suppose they figure they got to mess around with other clients too, don't they?
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah. If they just had you and no one else, then they probably could do it that way. So,
Yeah.
and I suppose they're going back and forth from client to client.
What,
Can't
Maz?
concentrate very good on just the one.
Where is that from?
I told him, you get bail and get out. I'm willing to sign that paper, give you more time.
Yeah.
He didn't like the idea, but
Which one was that?
Lloyd.
Oh, yeah. So maybe this woman from New York can help because she don't have other clients.
Well, Steven gets mad because he wants everybody helping him. And the vacation they go on is not like a real vacation. They go to the property they have in Crivets. So it's not like it costs a whole lot. Okay, so Brendan has just told Barb that Steven did do it and he did some of it. Oh, yeah, Maz, but that was constant back and forth depending on what manipulation he was getting from Fassbender and Uyghur. But that is why it is going to be extremely hard to get Brendan out because he's confessed multiple times, even though it's forced.
Yeah, but you only can talk to two people.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
The third one's got to sit there.
Mhm. Yeah. So I'll just come a different time, like Sunday or next week or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're so worried about it.
Yep.
So, but yeah. Oh yeah.
We have here this company called Tiny Homes or something like that. So Heather, is that what you got? Oh, an actual one of the tiny homes things? Because it's like, oh my God, you can't believe that it's this little thing, but how they maximize the space. It's really cool.
Yeah, that ad come out today again, so maybe some more people saw it.
Yeah.
Was that 20 from one person or a combination of people?
No, just one person.
Oh, okay. So, well, if they all do that, maybe it would help.
Yeah.
Wow, Heather. Yeah, there's like on Facebook. I'm Facebook friends because he had requested me, somebody from Chicago that makes it the tiny homes, and they want to do like the tiny homes things for the homeless and stuff. Was it very expensive? I've never looked into the cost of it, but it seems like it would be very cost expensive or cost effective.
It's thin. And that paper is free too, so more people can see it.
Yeah.
It comes in every mailbox in the residential area, and it's free in the stores for the people in town. So it's not like they have to buy it to get it.
Yeah, what's it called? Buyer's Guide?
Yeah. This house isn't tiny. This house is huge.
There's a Packer one, I suppose a Shadow one, and Green Bay, all over.
Yeah.
Yep. So all of this part of the state is getting it.
Yeah.
So there's thousands and thousands of people that read that every week.
Yeah.
I got the paper where it tells every place that it covers.
Wow, Heather. Yeah, that's really nice.
So, yeah. So now maybe more money will start coming in.
Yeah, more people are looking at it and reading it. If they read it once, then they see it.
And it's in the very first ad and the very first page.
Yeah.
It's in the announcements. So, and you're the only one in the announcements, so they don't have to worry about looking at all the other ones.
Oh.
Because I seen it. It was last week. It was all the time. It was like that, all the 3 times.
Yeah.
It'll come out again next week too.
How much was that? $300?
No, this one wasn't $300. This one was, I think, $200. $160 $170 or $180. I don't remember. But I don't think it was $300.
Oh.
I could look, but it don't matter.
Well, maybe it was 100 something.
Do you remember how much that was, that ad? She said it was 200 something. I'd have to look, but I don't remember.
I mean, if we get enough in, we could do it again.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Or just extend it to another month.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to. Did you see the ad yet that I mailed you?
No, not yet. I didn't get it, but probably tomorrow.
It doesn't seem like he reads anything she sends him. Cindy, I have a she shed. She shed, Cheryl. Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
We'll see how much money comes in.
Yeah. Okay.
A she shed? She shed? Oh my God, try and say that 5 times fast.
Ask them.
Huh?
Maybe we'll get a discount on it if you run it again.
Yeah, could be. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah.
But even if they don't, I'll still run it. If it gets you a deal, I do it.
Yeah, I remember when people are looking at it.
Because now it's after the holidays.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, people have more money now.
Yeah, and they don't have.
Natasha. Yeah, you just say it's a clubhouse or a tree fort or whatever. There you go. Go outside and play.
In a way, I'm glad Christmas is over.
Me too.
It was so depressing. It would be different if you were out of jail and things were better.
Yeah.
So the new year, I got a feeling it's going to be the same way.
You know.
So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I keep thinking how nice it will be when you get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
I never not once got to touch you yet.
I'll let you touch it.
All over?
Yeah.
Good.
I just hear Jeff gag in the next room.
Oh. I suppose.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can. In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually in the mornings you sleep.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Dirty Debbie is loose.
Yeah.
So how'd you sleep last night?
I don't know. After I fell asleep.
Yeah.
It was good.
I always go to sleep for about an hour or two and wake up and fall back to sleep and wake up.
Yeah.
I always do it like that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Christy.
Looks like you're tired now.
A little bit, but I bet you if I went to sleep, it'd only be for a couple hours and I'd wake up. Because that's how I am. I can't stay asleep very long. If I ran by you, I could probably sleep all night.
Yeah. Yeah.
After we had sex.
Yeah.
I don't really go to sleep until we did.
Yeah.
I'd say, all that good stuff laying beside me, I cannot let him go to waste.
Yeah. Pound it hard.
Huh?
Pound it hard.
Okay. That sounds good. So, yes, definitely. Then we'd wear each other out and go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, you'd probably wear me out first. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, man. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I suppose you're not now.
So, Becky, he's going to make it stop because she wants to sexy time. And he's like, okay, if you don't got nothing else, make those calls for me. Make some money. Oh, Marta. Sandy probably has nothing but nasty things to say about Debbie, even though she's Debbie 2.0. Bye. So that is the end of December 28th, the end of this video, and will be the end of our lives for today, because December 29th has 9 calls and are a little over 2 hours. And Jeff says he won't be working for another 2 hours. So I'll just stop with the videos since he'll be done working. And then tomorrow, possibly if he's working on the kitchen again. Oh my God, Marta, he said pounded hard. I, if Jeff works on the kitchen tomorrow, maybe I'll hop on here and do some more of these calls. Yikes. Oh, Petra says just in time for bed this part of the world. Yeah, it's going on 4:30 p.m. here in Chicagoland, but I don't, as you can see, it's dark here. It's sucky. So everybody have a good evening. And maybe we will go over more of these calls tomorrow. Oh, man.